Well, good morning. It's Sunday, February 26th. It's Carol with Personal Creations. Wanted to show you my next step after I dried the clay cutouts that I had done. It's pretty tedious. It takes some time before I can put them in a kiln, but I thought you'd like to see what I have to go through when I'm making these. I was telling you yesterday I was making the pure copper pieces, or I'm making one piece for a customer, but I usually try to make a few just to have them in case I get additional orders. But I'll let you watch what I'm doing real quick. It takes a lot longer than a video might want to do on a phone, so just bear with me. Let me see if I can show you guys. So what I did was I've already done these two pieces. Sanded them on the back to smooth them out, get any imperfections out, and then sanded them on the side, and I'll show you. That's what I'm doing with this one. So, and these are, the size of probably a nickel right now, but after you fire them, they'll be about the size of a penny. So there is some shrinkage. But I have these 3M sandpapers down, and there are different grits, and you start out with the most grit, less. So I just spin them around like this, like 10 times, and I move over to the next 10 times or so. Come over to the 4, and you have to do it in this order because then if as you progress to the finer, it gets all the scratches out and it really makes a smooth background. As you can see, it didn't do much in the middle, but you can see that the edges are already getting shiny, and this isn't even cooked yet. But that's what the polishing does, or the filing does. And then I use these papers, it's the same papers that are on here, but I use these for the edges. So I just go around the edges. I do number 1 is the green one, and it takes out all of the rough spots on the sides. I just go around. Okay, and then I do number 2, and it grinds those down. And again, these are from coarse to fine as we go down, and there are 6 of them. So I just go around the edges, and you'll see that it starts to shine those on the edges too, because it's making them so smooth. There's number 3. I had to write the number on because I can never remember the colors. the order of the colors, so I write a number on it so I know. I don't have to think about it. But just go around like that. Okay, number 4. Same thing. Oh, do a little bit more. Number 5. And number 6. And it just makes them really smooth, just like the side of a penny. There's no, and once in a while you'll have a little divot, but these are handmade items, and no handmade item is perfect. Anything to make them super perfect is either more time or some type of a production lineup or machinery, and I'm not doing that. I do this all by hand. And then I just brush out any of the dust, because if you cook them with the dust on it, that's a permanent part of the piece. So you don't want that. So I see all the nitty-gritty of the tree of life. I'm going to get all any dust out in between the leaves and the branches. So I have a couple big ones I'm going to do too. I use these for keychains, or a guy would. This is going to shrink a bit, probably down to about 1/4. But that's why I like to use them for a keychain or maybe a guy's necklace. So I'm going to continue to do the rest of these this morning, and then I will ramp up my my kiln down in the garage because it gets pretty hot. So I'll come back and add that. So stay tuned. Have a great day.